We're learning even more tonight about the breakdown in intelligence in the weeks leading up to the Christmas Day bomb plot. We now know the CIA did, in fact, have prior warning about the suspected terrorist. So the question tonight, just what was done with that information? And we've learned this evening of another very similar plot a month ago to carry powdered explosives onto a plane. Could it all be linked? We begin tonight with our senior justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas. Pierre.
David, as the fallout about missed signals continues, tonight there's increasing concern that the threat from African-based radicals could be wider than we previously knew.
On November 11th, a Somali man walked into the Mogadishu International Airport with an explosive device remarkably similar to the one that failed to detonate on Flight 253. Like the underwear bomber's device, it had powdered chemicals, liquids, and a syringe. ABC News has learned U.S. intelligence is now scrambling to see if the arrest means there's a broader plot involving multiple operatives in multiple countries.
That should set off all sorts of alarm bells, so that's a significant piece.
And tonight there are more disturbing indicators that the nation's counterterrorism system is still not functioning properly. Sources tell us the intelligence community only informed the Department of Homeland Security and the TSA of the incident this morning. 9/11 Commissioner Tom Kane says this all has an ugly but familiar ring.
It feels like after 9/11. I mean, the main problem that we found was the lack of information sharing. This is, as Yogi Berra would say, déjà vu all over again.
An unsettling picture is emerging as new details are revealed about the Christmas Day security breach. Last August, sources say, the NSA intercepted information from al-Qaeda affiliates in Yemen that a Nigerian was there preparing an attack. That intel was apparently not widely shared with the Department of Homeland Security because it was considered too vague. But then in November, the suspect's father showed up at the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria, expressing concern that his son was missing in Yemen and was associating with radicals. But the intelligence from the NSA about the Nigerian was apparently never linked to the information from the father. The dots were never connected.
One piece of information by itself may sound vague, but when you share that information with another intelligence agency, there's another piece of information, and a third, which may have a third piece of information, and you put those together, what they add up to is a terrorist plot.
David, now we know why the president was so blunt.
Pierre Thomas on the case against tonight. Pierre, thanks very much.